Today I'm going to talk all about bronzer, like how to apply, where to apply, what kind of products we have to use, something like that. Some of guys seems to struggle to do bronzer, especially for someone who has light or fair skin tone, because if you use too darker shade than your skin tone, or if you are not good at blending it, it would end up looking muddy and patchy and genuinely not good. So I'm going to talk all about how to do bronzer very naturally and beautifully, and also I'm going to show you demo on my face and also on my friend's face who has light skin tone. I think it'll be very helpful for you, so let's get started. So first thing first, how to find the right shade bronzer for you. Before we move on to that, I want to talk about differences between bronzer and contouring product. Bronzer can contain shimmer and a bit of glitters and also could be matte. But contouring product is tend to be matte and shades are cooler because it's supposed to use to create the shadow. If you want to achieve very natural bronze look, it is very important to find the right shade for your skin tone. And also obviously make sure that your foundation is the right shade for your skin. Because if you use too dark shade foundation and if you use bronzer over there, it is very easy to look patchy and muddy. Bronzer shade could be a little bit darker, normally 1 or 2 shades than your natural skin tone. But you could go a couple of shades warmer instead of just making it darker. When it's summer, our skin are exposed, our legs are bare and our arms are bare, but for our face it's just bronze and too dark, it will end up too unnatural and it is sort of like artificial. In a nutshell, bronzing is more like giving a color rather than making your face simply darker. But sometimes you might want to get a little bit intense bronze look, then I would recommend to use 2 different shade bronzer. So one shade could be more like similar to your skin tone. You could use as like a base. Second one would be darker than the previous one. Then you can get deeper bronze look very naturally. Then how to choose the type of bronzer. So for dry skin, I would recommend to use liquid base products. So today I have these 2 liquidy products. The first one is L'Oreal Paris Bourjois Sunshine. It's like a tinted product. It has also really subtle glitters, and I think it will go really natural on medium and also light skin tone. Or if you want to achieve very natural look, you can mix this kind of tinted product with foundation and apply along the out of your face. And also I have this liquid highlighter in bronze shade. This is more like intense glow. You could also mix this with foundation, but for oily skin I would recommend to use matte finish powder product without any glitters and shimmer, otherwise it will look very sweaty or just something like that. Then how to apply bronzer. Today I'm going to show you demo with using powder products. So I'm going to show you brushes I use the most. So these are 2 brushes. So first one is very fluffy and round shade brush. It's very easy to apply and it blends very well. I would recommend to use very fluffy brush because it could distribute the product very evenly, and also you could get very soft look. And second one is this angle brush. I use this more like to sculpt my cheekbones, like underneath my cheekbone. But recently I found this brush. I think this shape is perfect for like contour or bronze, like this way. So if you're not good at blending or if you're not good at using a brush, I think this kind of brush would be very easy to use. We have a brush, we have a bronzer, so where to apply? Depends on where you want to add more color. For me, I personally like taking the color just mostly all over my face. When the sun hits on your face, this forehead area, this area would get the sun the most. So I like taking the color mostly forehead, cheekbones, high point my cheekbones, and sometimes a little bit on my nose. And also I like connecting the color on the chin, like underneath the chin and a little bit here. So I remove all of my bronzer on my face. So I'm going to put a little bit of powder on the out of my face where I'm gonna put the bronzer on. This is very important to prevent leaving any edges and getting muddy when you apply bronzer. So even if you wear any foundation, this is very important. So these are our products I am using for bronzing today. So first one is this bronzer from Fenty Beauty. So this is the most natural shade on my face. If I wear this, it looks so natural. So I use almost every single day. I also apply this a little bit on my lips to get very like bronzy look. So I am taking this round shade brush. First, I am swirling it into the bronzer. And to distribute the product evenly, I put this on the back of my hand or wrist. This is also important to allow your look very natural, softer, without looking very muddy, without any edges on your face. And then applying bronzer starting off from cheekbones and then just keep moving backward and forward. And then taking it to the forehead and blending all together. It's also giving me color continuity and kind of wrapping around the face. You really sort of need to keep going over and blending in. So this is my natural everyday bronze look. But if I want to get a deeper bronze look, I use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. So if you compare these two products, they don't have really huge differences. So this is a little bit darker and this is a little bit red undertone. I like taking this with angle brush because I'm going to get a deeper bronze look. So taking the product and do the same thing. Just distribute the shade very evenly. And then this time I want to do like sculpting. Like this. Also do the same thing on here. And a little bit on the cheek. And after that, I always make sure I blend all together to get very natural look. So this is how I do bronze on my face, and I'm going to show you how I did on light skin tone. So model skin tone is more like NC21 shade in MAC foundation. To get a natural look, I use 3 different bronzer for her, but you don't need to use all 3 different bronzer. You can just use only 1 or it could be 2. Firstly, I put a little bit of powder on the outer of her face, as I say, to prevent leaving any edges and getting muddy. Then I use this light to medium bronzer as a base for her. It's more like yellowy shade, but it looks very natural on her. So I apply this mostly out of her face, but I brought the color into the center of her face. After that, I use Hoola bronzer very lightly. I use very small amount of it. And then to mix all together and get more natural, I use Hoola Light, which is similar to her skin tone, and apply on her face very widely. So this is the way how I did bronzer on light skin tone. So I hope this video is very informative, and currently I've started to do makeup on other people and upload on Instagram stories. So if you click the Instagram story, you can see how I did makeup on different people who has like different skin tone, different face shape with me. And I also share all the products I use because I've been getting a lot of comments that people have struggled to follow my makeup because they have different skin tone and face shape with me. So I want to put more like informative and helpful like makeup tutorial for you guys. So if you visit my Instagram, you could see all the makeup tutorial, and also I'm planning to do more in the future. So yeah. So if you have any questions about bronzing today, please comment down below. I will reply as much as possible. And thank you for watching today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!